Hello everyone, I am Jyothi Gaikwad, your English mentor. I welcome you all to the online classes of Upper Public School, Kalburgi. So, my dear students, hope you have done your SA1 papers very well on the Google form, and now you are back for the second semester. We all are back. We'll start with a fresh look. With the all, we'll start afresh again. We'll begin with our second semester classes, and we'll go for the sixth chapter. Before I start the chapter, before I start lesson number 6, now I would like to know how you all are doing and what you how you are like what you have done for like after the preparations of exams where you're having 2-3 days of gaps. What you did after that? Hope at least you would have read the lessons of the second semesters whenever you had got time. Whenever you got time, if you had read, then it would be easy to follow the lesson. So now, like how it is to be like greedy. If sometimes even if some of your friends will be like having this thing, if you give a biscuit, he will ask for one more. Okay, fine. If you give, if a person wants the all the things, all the whole thing, a part of sharing, always you have should have the habit of sharing, share and eat. Whenever you're sitting for the lunch, sitting in the lunch, for example, for the when you sit with the lunchtime, when you share your tiffins with all your friends, how it will be, how we all will be having a pleasant feeling that okay, you everybody share each other's food and you enjoy the lunchtime. So if somebody like one of your friend asks for more and you have given a bite of part of your lunch box and he has given his part of, sometimes he or she, if at all if the child asks, your friend asks for the whole box, how do you feel? You feel bad. Why this he is asking so? Like being greedy for asking more. So the same, that's again have a bad habit. Yes. So the same thing happened in this story. So what's the name of the story? It is Abdullah and his greed. So there's a man called Abdullah, and about his, we'll be talking about his greed. Like he wanted to have the more. What he wanted to have and how it goes, the story, I will be just telling you all. However, you can see behind me a picture drawn on this whiteboard. You can see a camel, and you can see this person is Abdullah, and you can see a background of some this thing monument. Okay. That all you will be. I'll be just reading the story for you, and then we'll follow the story. Before I start the lesson, or before I tell you, locate the page number for you all. Now, there's a warm-up activity. Now, the warm-up activity is all about. So, I would now request you all to open page number 71. Page number 71. So, here there's a small little warm-up activity. Then, we'll read what is that warm-up activity. So, what things do you want? What things does everyone need? So, there is always a slight difference between what you want and what is your needs. What you want to lead a happy life. What you need to lead a life. So, want and need. There's a slight difference between want, need. So this, to lead a normal life, needs are very important. You want a luxurious life, wants come in between there. Will be part of that life. So now, I'll just be going through, write the words in the correct column. So you have the column given over here. Now, things I want. Imagine yourself. There are nearly 6 or 7, 8 things are there. This, what you want and what is your need, without which you can't lead your life. That is called need. This is which like you can, but still you want it as a luxury. Yes. Now, so same way, things I want, things everyone need. Now, what you want? You need an ice cream to eat. Without ice cream also you can survive. Yes, you can. You can lead a very happy and normal life. Still, you want to have an ice cream. Yes, with that, other than see what other than ice cream, you can have a what is a groundnut chicky also. What you can even have a homemade groundnut laddus. That also is good. So that is also again it's a want, and what is having the homemade food is more important. So now ice cream things I want, things everyone need. Here first one is done for your ice cream. Second one is water. Without water, we can't survive. So water, things everyone need in that column, you have to write water. Now, again, TV in my bedroom. So I want a TV in my bedroom. That's again your want. Yes, that should be put in the column, things I want. Then clothes. Without clothes, the things everyone need. This everyone need. Yes, clothes is again a need. So that should be put in the that should be come in the this column. Things everyone need. Now complete each column by adding items of your choice. So do it according to your own choice selection. Now after this, choose three things that you think are most important. Number them 1, 2, and 3. What is most important? Like according to you, what is most important? It's given here food, water, and clothes. These three are very important to lead, to survive. So you have to compare, you have to write and then compare this list with your friends. So this you can do it. Okay, you can call your friends and talk to them and ask about your classmates, and or else you can discuss with your sisters or brothers at home and even your parents also. Yes. So now turn the page. We'll go to page number 72. So now I shall read for you all. So please, all my little children, hold your pencil, eraser in your hand. Then, as I read, just put your pencil over there so that you will follow me. Before I start the lesson, here is this whole word file for you all. Whatever words come across in this lesson, I'll be just reading the words for you all, the new words with the meaning, and just form one or two sentences for you all. Yes, now, in Baghdad, there once lived a rich merchant named Abdullah. He owned 80 camels. So there was a person called Abdullah. So he had 80 camels. In the desert, usually camel is are used for, it is called the sheep of the desert. Yes, camels he had. How many camels? 80 camels. So, which he hired out. Now, what is hired out? Here it is. Hired out is something you let, something to something you let, something you pay to use. So I hired, for example, I hired a vehicle, four-wheeler, to move from Gulbarga to Raichur. Yes, you are hiring the vehicle, you are hiring the four-wheeler, you're just taking a taxi, or you are hiring the vehicle to move from here to, from Kalburgi to your Raichur. This is an example. I hired a two-wheeler to move from school. I had from school to my home, where you will be paying. You will be paying that person, the owner of that four-wheeler, for taking the vehicle from here to Raichur. Yes, for traveling, from moving from here to Raichur. Now, the same way, to see, he hired the same way. Even he used to hire his all camels, 80 camels. How many camels he had? He had 80 camels. He hired them to other people in the same in their town. Abdullah also bought goods from small trades and sold them in faraway markets. So he used to bring the small things, small he had, what you can say, from small traders. He used to bring the art and crafts, little crafts, whatever he used to do. Like for example, you can say that what these pots and thread works which were made. He used to buy them all from the small traders people and sell them far away. And even this one also were like these type, this sort of, and even the clothes also, the clothes, embroidered clothes and all. He used to sell them where far away places. Then see, in the markets, he was rich, but he was very greedy too. He was very rich, though he earned a lot of money with using all those craft works, but he was very greedy. He was like very greedy regarding all those things. So once Abdullah was returning to Baghdad from another town. So he was maybe he sold all things, and he was coming from that place. There he what happened? You see, another dog, he was tired and hungry. He was very tired and hungry and decided to rest at an inn. So he wanted to rest at an inn. What is an inn? Inn is a guest house. A guest house. We can say that is a guest house for meant for the travelers, the people who will be moving from one place to another place. For you can call one example using the inn is we had but we were very tired to move from here from Kalburgi to Tirupati. In between, we rested. We took a rest, or we had a halt. We took rest in a guest house, in a inn where like previously there were inns, but now we have guest houses. Yes, where all the basic facilities will be available. We traveled, we moved, we took rest in the guest house, or we had lunch in the restaurant which was with the guest house or in the guest house. The same. So inside the inn, Abdullah saw a holy man. So there in the inn, previously there were inns there. In that inn, there was a holy man. Now, who is this holy man? A person who leads religious life. A person who leads religious life, who is not like he is always about walking on the path of walking on the path where it leads to. He is only about. He always helps others and always speaks about God, like what you say, moral values, things, and he always guides the people through all their difficulties. So these people are really holy people. Yeah, they are not greedy. They are not fond of like the wealth and all. Yes. Now see, I'm a merchant and I own 80 camels. So this person, Abdullah, he met that this person met a holy man. There he started talking to that man. He said, I'm Abdullah. I own 80 camels, and 80 camels can carry. So he said, so he soon started talking to the holy man. I'm a merchant. I own 80 camels. Boasted Abdullah. 80 camels can carry a lot of treasure, said the holy man. So that holy man said, okay, 80 camels can carry a lot of what you say, treasure, lot of treasure. What that is? Lot of wealth and the gold. Yes, said the holy man. Treasure, said Abdullah. So now treasure. What is the treasure? Said Abdullah. So yes, 1,000 miles from here, there is a land of treasure, said the holy man. The man continued, there is so much wealth in the land that even if you load over 80 camels, it will not even be half empty. So he said, there's a lot and lots of loads and loads of treasure here in this desert far away. So we can take the what he says we can take all the wealth which even these 80 camels can't carry. It is like more than that, he says. It's still that cave will not be empty, he says. Hearing this, Abdullah pleaded with the holy man to take him there. Pleading is requesting a lot. Pleading is more than request. Pleading is like you are requesting a lot. Like once, for example, you can say that your mom, you ask your mom for ice cream. Ma, please get me an ice cream. But still now it's winter season. Why you want to have an ice cream? Your mom will be asking. Then you plead, Mama, please can you get me an ice cream? This is pleading. You're really, in fact, you're like requesting a lot for the ice cream this way. And with the holy man, he requests, okay, the lot of treasure he requests. Oh, I would like to go. He pleads to that man, that holy man, to take him there. On one condition, said the holy man. Half the treasure will be mine. Abdullah was not happy, but he agreed. So, what that holy man will say? On one condition. See, on one condition. What is one condition? Someone needs to do something before their request is granted. This way. Now, you say, no, once what you can, for example, it happens with your brother or sister, or one of your brother or an elder brother asks you to get a glass of water. Can you please get a glass of water? Then you say, okay, on one condition, I'll be going to get, if you give me those two chocolates which are on your table. So I will get a glass of water if on one condition, if you give me those two chocolates which are on your table. So this is what you keep, a condition to get a glass of water. This way. Said the holy man, half the treasure will be mine. So even that person will put that holy man will put a condition, half the treasure will be mine. Then definitely, then only I will be showing you the treasure. Now Abdullah locate you the treasure. Now Abdullah was not happy, but he agreed. Okay, fine. He was not happy, but still he agreed. Let's go at least. After that, we will see what will happen there. So, and they began their long journey to the land of treasure. So they started their long journey because it was quite far away. They started moving in the desert, yes, with the camels. After many days, they finally reached a mountain. So after many days of, after like what do you say, after many days of traveling day and night, they reached a mountain. Here the holy man took out a small box. Here a holy man took out a small box and he threw some powder from the box on the ground and spoke some words. So he was like he knew some magical tricks or whatever you can say. He was having some powers, spiritual powers. With that, he took that magical powder, put it on that mountain, and he spoke few words. As he said so, there appeared an opening in the mountain. So there, in the what you say, there was an opening in the mountain. This way, here a mountain, there an opening was created. Then an opening came. See what happens. It opened, you can say, in other words. As he did so, there appeared an opening in the mountain. This is a path to the treasure. So from here inside, this was the path. So from here you have to go inside to locate the treasure. So that is the path of to the treasure, said the holy man. Come with me, dumbstruck by all that was happening. Abdullah followed the holy man into the cave deep inside the mountain. So he was dumbstruck. Like this is called dumbstruck. He couldn't breathe. It was not there. See, what is dumbstruck? Dumbstruck is you cannot believe that something is true. So he is not able to believe that even he is not able to was quiet. Oh, such things also are there in the world, he says. He was like that much, like he could not believe. Is it true that there is so much of treasure inside? Now see, and what Abdullah saw, there made him gasp. So now what is gasp? Gasp is you breathe suddenly. Now you see, breathe in suddenly because you are surprised. He was surprised. He saw such things also are there in the world. Such wonders also are still available. They are still in this world. You can see he was surprised. So all around him were gold coins and precious stones. Abdullah quickly began filling his sacks with treasure. So he was like, first of all, greedy. He started putting all into his sack. Sack is what is it, jute bags. He started filling them. Then see, when when the sacks were filled, they carried them out and loaded them on the camels. So they one by one they started filling all the sacks. They loaded them on the camels. Soon they had almost finished loading all the camels. He had 80 camels. He loaded on all the 80 camels how much they could carry. Yes, just one more camel and I shall be the richest man in Arabia. So he says, okay, only one more camel is left over. I'll just fill a sack and put on that camel. Then I'll be one of the richest man in Arabia, said Abdullah. The holy man interrupted there. Then he interrupted there. That is, he spoke in between when he was basking in his success that, oh, I've got so much of treasure. Then what did he say? Now see, don't forget you have to give me 40 camels because it as promised before 40 camels what the treasure is carried by the 40 camels that must be distributed, that must be given to the holy man. This was decided before before the holy man would locate the treasure. So don't forget you have to give me 40 camels. Abdullah was not happy with this. So he was not happy with this. Now the thing came where he must give those 40 camels. Where he was not happy. So they filled sacks, and as they were about to come out of the cave, greedy Abdul spoke. Now Abdullah wanted to get rid from this holy man because his work is over. He has shown me the cave, and he has taken all the treasure. Now why the holy man is not of any need over here. Now he wanted to get rid from that holy man. See, now what he did, oh holy man, you are a man of God. What do you want with so much wealth? He says, you are a holy man. Why do you want this for all this treasure of 40 camels? What you will do with this treasure? He asks. I will give you 20 camels. So I'll give you the treasure, how much the 20 camels are carrying. So let me have the rest. All right. Let me have the all others, and 20 will be yours. He says. Who? This Abdullah. Now Abdullah said this was said by Abdullah to that holy man. Now what happens next? Next, the other part of the story, I will be just telling you into the next video. Thank you so much for listening to me. Good day. Happy reading. Take care.